Hello, I'm Tom Thibodeau. I've had the privilege of having many of you in class, but I also have the privilege of being a member of the Viterbo University community with all of you. Dr. Martin Luther King says, everybody can be great because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and your verb degree to serve. You don't have to know the second theory of thermodynamics and physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Why am I so filled with hope? Because of you. All of you have a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Think of the different ways in which you are serving today. Think of the ways in which you're taking care of your families. I read your papers and you're concerned about your grandparents. You're concerned about your family. How many of you are serving today on your family farms, making sure that the nation has enough to eat? How many of you are supporting your families where your fathers and mothers are out delivering food, working in factories, restocking shelves? How many of you have dedicated your life to health care on the front lines, taking care of all of us who need you? All of our lives are predicated on the service of other people. Service is love made visible, and you all do it so very well. And we have to remind ourselves of that these days. We oftentimes feel like we're isolated and alone, and at the same time, we're isolated and alone together. Call out the people that you love. Tell them how much you love them. Call your friends. Contact people that you haven't met for a while and say, been thinking about you. I did that yesterday, and the gentleman said to me, you know, you made my day. One phone call, and we're able to make someone else's day. It's an act of love. Think about it for just a moment. What do you need to do to take care of yourself? Whatever you do to rest and to recreate, to refresh yourself, double down on it. Do more. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And finally, recognize all the things that you are grateful for. Yes, these are difficult times. Yes, we are up against it. Yes, we're having to make sacrifices. But think of all the things we are grateful for. Our health, our families, our freedoms, our opportunity to learn, to be connected by technology, the gratitude that we can have. One story. I have a little granddaughter who just turned 3, and we went to the birthday party on Zoom. I want to just thank all of you younger people who are Zoomers because you're making it a lot easier for those of us who are boomers. And that little 3-year-old, just before her 3rd birthday, was giving her mother fits at bedtime, and her mother, my daughter, who gave us fits at bedtime, said, Addie, we're getting you a big girl bed so that if you have to go to sleep, Mommy can lie down next to you. So they got a big girl bed, and that first night, Addie said, I want to read my books alone. My daughter said, sweet. So she read her books, and my daughter had to come in and just turn off the light. The second night, Addie said, Mom, I'm going to read my books alone. And she said, fine, and turned off the light when the little girl had fallen asleep. And on Monday morning, she went into her bedroom, and there was Addie, all dressed. And my daughter looked at her and said, Addie, you picked out your own clothes, and you got yourself dressed. And Addie, almost 3, looked at her mother and smiled and said, yes, and I look amazing. You look amazing. Your goodness, your kindness, your love of life. We can't wait till we're back together again on the Viterbo University campus where we can celebrate it. Service is love made visible, and your love inspires all of us. Thanks so very much for all you do.